Welcome to Badminton Unlimited, your weekly access to badminton action and beyond. This week, we spent the afternoon with the Mexico men's team to learn more about badminton in their country. And we speak to best friends and the Netherlands' top mixed doubles pair, Jacco Arends and Selena Piek. The Thomas Cup is the most prestigious men's team competition. Since its first tournament 67 years ago, only 5 nations have won the coveted title. Denmark are the latest on the honours roll after lifting the Thomas Cup at the recently concluded Total BWF Thomas and Uber Cup Finals 2016 in Kunshan, China. While top badminton nations had their eyes on the handsome trophy during the week-long tournament, some were relishing the experience of participating in a major event. Mexico made their first ever appearance in the Thomas Cup this year, and Badminton Unlimited spent the day with the Pan American team to find out more about the sport in their country.
I'm
very pleased for Mexico badminton. It's our first time participating in the Thomas Cup. We are happy to be here in China, and it's a great opportunity to gain valuable experience at such a top-level event.
In a country where football is the most popular sport, less established sports such as badminton rarely receive much attention in the media. But with Mexico participating for the first time on the world stage in badminton, it is helping raise the profile of the sport in the country.
Soccer is the most important sport in Mexico. It's like the national sport. Badminton is not so popular, but it's growing up. And this was really good for us, for Mexico, that we qualified for this event, so the people can see that there is like a good level in badminton for Mexico.
A lot of people don't know even that badminton is an Olympic sport. We always get asked if we're playing, like if we play tennis, or like we always have to explain to their people what is badminton, because nobody knows. They see us with our racket bags and they think we play tennis or some other sport. So, well, I mean, I guess it's good that we're playing these big events, so like more people can know that there's like badminton in Mexico and that we're playing the most important event also.
Mexico were drawn in the same group as hosts and powerhouse China, defending champions Japan, and European runners-up France. So, in their bid to rub shoulders with badminton's best shuttlers, Mexico could not have asked for a better draw. Their first match against China was also played on the TV court, where it was broadcast globally.
When the draw came out and we saw that we were playing China on the first match, we were really excited about it, and we were happy. You know, like for sure it's gonna be really tough, and like we know. But like I said, we just want to be competitive. We want to give our best over there and like really enjoy the moment, and just give it all we have, and just go back home and have that feeling that we played against the best team.
Although Mexico finished last in the group, they were gallant all the way. Against their more established and experienced opponents, the Mexican shuttlers were fearless and, at times, impressed with winners like this.
Oh, sublime. Brilliant. That's a lovely finish.
Realmente sí jugaron muy bien los chicos.
We knew we had a difficult draw before coming, and it was going to be difficult against top nations like China, but I think our boys performed well. It was also a good chance to show the world that Mexico can play badminton and that we can be competitive against the top players.
While most teams arrived in Kunshan with a large squad that included reserves, Mexico had a modest team of 6 shuttlers, with most players competing in both singles and doubles.
The problem is in Mexico we don't have a lot of players, so we have to play both singles and doubles, because the problem is that we don't have too many players, and we have to focus on singles, doubles, and sometimes mixed doubles again. So yeah, it's really tough, but we are working on that as well. We are working on the doubles players, just like to play one event.
Recognizing the need to increase their participation numbers, the Mexico Badminton Federation has been introducing badminton to school children and teachers using the popular BWF Schools program, Shuttle Time.
Bueno, definitivamente estamos trabajando muy de la mano con la...
With the help of BWF and the Continental Confederation, we have been conducting shuttle time courses across the country. This has been very successful in introducing the sport in Mexico, especially in schools. We started shuttle time in Mexico City, and now the program has been held in several other states as well. We had 11 provinces playing badminton, and now it has grown to 26. That's more than double the areas we had previously. Not only do we want to focus on young children, we also want to develop the game at the youth level and also encourage people of all ages to take up the sport.
El avance en cuanto a la gente conozca este deporte.
As the sport is still in its infancy, some of their players had to look outside of the country to further develop if they wanted to take their badminton to the next level.
Since I'm now training more doubles, I thought that the Danish style would be a good experience for me. They have a lot of tournaments, they have the league, the Danish league, so there's a lot of competition, and also the level is really good, so that's why I feel like I made a good choice going over there to improve.
It's been like 3 years that I'm training in Denmark. Badminton is not that famous in Mexico, so we don't have that level to go to the top, you know. So I have to find other solutions, like to go to another countries, and I think Denmark is a really good choice.
It will take some time before badminton in Mexico has the right infrastructure and resources to reach the level of the elite nations. But that has not stopped their players from having bold ambitions.
My first goal is to qualify for the Olympics. That's my biggest goal. But I think that in the next years I will have the level to go there, and I want to be the first Mexican to win the gold in Central American Games and Pan Am Games in singles, and be top 6 in the world in the next 5 or 8 years.
Judging from their spirited performance at the Thomas Cup, we can certainly expect more from Mexico in the future. Who knows? We could witness the first Mexican wave in badminton at their next major tournament.
Bingsu's favorite food is chicken rice.
错。我的 favorite food 是 asam laksa。susah lah ni. Susu itu. Okay, betul. Sorry. Doing favorite drink is susu milk. She like a lot of milk.
Correct.
Hero.
Superman.
No, Spider-Man. I think doing superhero is she boyfriend. She boyfriend is she's superhero. Answer no lah. Try to answer no lah.
Superhero. My superhero is Thor.
Not your boyfriend or not your father?
It's time to test your badminton knowledge. In this week's Poser, we want you to name the only badminton Olympic medalist from Japan. Need a clue? It's a doubles duo. We give you the answer after the break. When we return, India's top men's singles shuttler Kidambi Srikanth responds to tweets from his fans. Before the break, we asked you to name the only badminton Olympic medalists from Japan. The answer is Mizuki Fujii and Reika Kakiiwa. The Japanese pair created history when they finished runners-up in the women's doubles event at the 2012 Olympic Games. In winning silver, they became the nation's first badminton medalists. Fujii and Kakiiwa put in an impressive display in London, defeating seeded pairs like Denmark's Christina Pedersen and Camilla Ritter-Juhl on the way to the final. However, they came up short against eventual gold medalists Qian Qing and Zhao Yunlei from China. The upcoming games in Rio will be eagerly anticipated, and Japan has the potential to rise to the challenge once again on sport's biggest stage. Since May last year, racking up qualification points has been the name of the game as players competed for coveted spots to participate in the 2016 Rio Olympics. The Rio qualification period closed on the 1st of May, and with the provisional list of Olympic qualifiers published recently, let's check out who's getting on the plane to Brazil in doubles. World number ones Lee Yong-tae and Yu Yeon-seong top the men's doubles list. An impressive 2015 saw them win 6 World Superseries titles during the qualification period and helped the Koreans amass the most points. World champions Hendra Setiawan and Mohammad Ahsan qualify in second place. And Korea's second pair of Kim Ki-jung and Kim Sa-rang are also on their way to Rio in fourth. China also have 2 pairs headed for Brazil, and Denmark's Mathias Bo and Carsten Mogensen have done just enough to pip their compatriots for a place. 2 pairs from an NOC can qualify only if both are ranked in the top 8. So European champions Mads Conrad Petersen and Mads Pula Kolding, who are ranked 9th, fail to make the cut. Qualifying in 9th are Go Vishem and Tan Wee Kyung, Malaysia's sole men's doubles representatives in Rio. India's top men's pair Manu Atri and Sumit Reddy book their place in 12th. Top of the Race to Rio rankings in women's doubles are Japan's Misaki Matsutomo and Ayaka Takahashi. Recent Singapore Open winners Nitya Krishinda Maheswari and Gracia Polly of Indonesia are in second. Both China and Korea have 2 pairs heading to the Summer Games. Securing 5th spot are European champions Camilla Ritter-Juhl and Christina Pedersen from Denmark. India's Jwala Gutta and Ashwini Ponnappa claim 9th place. In 12th are Malaysia's Vivian Hu and Woon Ke-wei, and USA's Eva Lee and Paula Lynn Obanana qualify in 16th as continental representatives of Pan Am. Leading the charts in mixed doubles are world number 1 and defending Olympic champions Zhang Nan and Zhao Yunlei. In 5th are Xu Chen and Ma Jin, who edged out compatriots Liu Cheng and Bao Yixin to qualify as China's second pair. Indonesia also has 2 pairs in this event. Praveen Jordan and Debbie Susanto's Yonex All England win helped them climb into the top 8 to make the cut as the country's second pair behind Tontawi Ahmad and Liliana Natsir. USA's Philip Chu and Jamie Subandi and Australia's Robin Middleton and Leanne Chu have made the list as the highest-ranked continental qualifiers from Pan Am and Oceania, respectively. The Race to Rio lists are only provisional as several criteria have to be fulfilled. Log on to the BWF fan site via bwfbadminton.com to get the latest on who's in and who's out.
You are the player of the highest class, the best bet after Prakash Padukone. Thank you guys for saying that. I'm really happy to hear that. But I don't think I still have that. I didn't win enough tournaments to compare myself with Prakash sir, but I think hopefully I'll become as good as Prakash sir in future.
He's done it! Unbelievable! Shrikant Kidami has defeated the 2-time Olympic champion.
switched on the TV and then you are again playing. I see on TV more than David Beckham. Do you ever rest? Thank you guys for watching me on TV. It's not that I don't take rest, but I take rest, but our calendar is in that way, like where we be on TV for the most of the time. Thank you for watching me again.
Oh, that is brilliant.
And that's good follow-up. Very nice.
That's lovely. Absolutely delightful.
Well done, guys. Been a while since India had a team medal. Thank you so much. I think it's all happened because of your support. You know, the home support we got there in Hyderabad, I think it was fantastic. Thank you once again for all your support we got there. Love the celebration. Just like Street Fighter's Giles, you've practiced it in front of mirror? No, I don't. It just happens every time I win a match. I don't practice it.
Elation and joy for Kidambi.
K. Srikanth Kidambi, or is it Kidambi Srikanth? Confused fan. How should I address you if I want to say hello? Hey there, so you can call me either way.
Srikanth Kidambi.
I'm okay with it. But Kidambi being my family name and Srikanth my given name, most of the people call me Srikanth. And it's up to you how you want to call me. Syed Modi win. One word, fantab marvelistic.
Srikanth Kidambi. Finally, he wins the title.
Fantab marvelistic. Thank you, man, for that new word. Thank you so much.
Get in touch with us on social media. Follow us on Twitter. Tell us what you think on the latest news, or perhaps you just want to leave an encouraging note for your favorite player. If you've got any comments or photos to share, do get connected with us on these social media platforms. After the break, we learn more about Jacco Arends and Selena Piek over tea and cakes. Visit our YouTube channel, badmintonworld.tv. There are tournament highlights, play of the days, as well as past matches to savor. Missed an episode of Badminton Unlimited? Do not fret. All the episodes are available for your viewing pleasure. All the best badminton clips are just a click away. Apart from skill set, the success of a doubles partnership relies on their chemistry, good communication, and understanding. Be it partnerships of husband and wife, siblings or bosom buddies, the strength of their off-court relationship has translated positively on court. Badminton Unlimited spent the afternoon with best friends and the Netherlands' top mixed doubles duo, Yoko Arends and Selena Piek. The world number 15s have booked their place to the Rio Olympics, and they shared with us their ambitions and told us more about a friendship that has stood the test of time.
We actually played quite a lot of times against each other before we got paired up around 14 or 15. And it were always exciting and tough matches, but at the end of the day, I think we were happy that we got
paired together.
Yeah,
for sure. I mean, I think we have a good eye and vision on the game, so I think yeah, that's our biggest strength. And on the other hand, I really enjoy playing with Jacco. You don't see it always, but in my heart I really do. And I think
that's good to know.
Yeah. And I think that makes us a great team as well. Like I want to work 100% for Jacco, and I know he's willing to do the same, so I think that's really important. And yeah, well, besides that, we're also really good friends off court, so it makes our partnership even better, I think.
Products of the Dutch Junior Badminton program Jacco and Selena have lived and trained together at the Papendal Sports Center in the city of Arnhem since their youth. With both turning 25 this year, their partnership has spanned close to a decade. However, in a bid to gain more experience, the pair did separate briefly, partnering other players in 2011. So when Jacco and Selena got together again in 2013, the time apart had helped them mature and grow in doubles. In their first competitive outing back together at the Yonex OCBC US Open, the Dutch pair made it to the semi-finals, the furthest they had ever reached at a Grand Prix Gold event up until then.
I think we were both sensing that we both grew and benefited a lot by playing with different people. I think we both learned a lot from those years, and yeah, it also made me feel like I didn't take Selena for granted anymore. After that, that wasn't the case anymore, so that was really good.
The pair wrapped up 2013, claiming the title at the Carlton Irish Open, and Jacco and Selena kept the momentum going the following year. 2014 saw the Dutch mixed tandem stand on top of the winners' podium at the Yonex Belgian International, and they also reached the quarterfinal stage in 2 World Superseries events, the BCA Indonesia Open and the Yonex French Open. Growing in confidence, 2015 was another stellar year for the duo. Jacco and Selena clinched the Swedish Masters title and reached the latter stages of almost all the tournaments in which they participated. But it was at the Total BWF World Championships in Jakarta that the pair caused quite a stir. The Dutch duo sprung a surprise and upset China's Lu Kai and Huang Yachong in the 3rd round to progress to the last 16 of the competition for the first time in their career. Although they lost to China's Xu Chen and Ma Jin in the quarterfinals, the experience in Indonesia was unforgettable.
Yeah, my most memorable match was reaching the quarterfinals in Istora Senayan. I think it's the most loudest stadium and tournament on the tour. Yeah, to do so and perform well, beating a Chinese in the World Championships, yeah, that was one of my greatest victories together with you.
Yeah, definitely. It was an amazing match. The whole Indonesian stadium was exploding, and I think we had goosebumps all over our body when we won that match.
An hour later even, I had goosebumps.
Yeah.
Jacco and Selena's good performances saw them rack up the points and scale up the world rankings to 14th at the close of the 2015 season. Their rise also coincided perfectly with the Olympic qualifying period that started in May last year. Together with a bronze medal performance at the European Championships last month, the mixed doubles duo has qualified in 11th place for the Summer Games in Rio.
We are really trying to make sure we will be in the best shapes of our lives, and we already did it at the Worlds. We made a big upset by beating the Chinese, and if we go to Rio, yeah, that will be our main goal, beating some higher ranked players. And yeah, let's see what happens. I think anything can happen once you are at the Olympic Games.
For Jacco and Selena, the pride of wearing the Dutch flag on their chest is also a chance to elevate the status of badminton in the Netherlands. With the racket sport largely regarded as a recreational pursuit in the country, the pair's entry to the Rio 2016 Olympic Games couldn't have come at a better time. And to top it off, Selena has also qualified in women's doubles with Ifje Muskens.
Yeah, I really hope that Dutch badminton keeps on getting bigger and bigger. I hope that we can inspire actually a lot of people, that a lot of more people want to play the sport, and that it becomes bigger in Holland.
And hopefully a lot of new young kids will pick it up and see what an amazing sport it is.
Jacco Arends and Selena Piek. Best friends off court, great partners on court. Although the pair has seen its fair share of disappointments, it's those moments of joy they look forward to. Their close bond keeps them strong, and it's a partnership that looks set to carry on for a long time. Before we go, let's see how the international circuit looks as we check out the Badminton Unlimited calendar.
Hi, I'm Nozomi Okuhara. Watch me on Badminton Unlimited next week.
We have an exclusive with the Japanese women's singles ace, and Nozomi Okuhara tells us how 2016 has been for her so far. See you next week.